So the first card you have your past is the Two of Pentacles. So for people in a relationship, I'm just seeing that you've been really busy, not just at work, but in a lot of other things as well. You've had a lot of things going on around you that you've been taking up all your time. And yeah, these things have been piling up on top of you. That's what I'm seeing. But your partner's been really missing you actually and feeling a bit neglected. And they haven't been suspicious of you or anything. They don't think you're doing something else or you whatever. They just missed you, or they were missing you. This is in your past. That's just how they were feeling. They just missed you. So, yes, the next card you have your past is the Ace of Pentacles. And yes, of course, I love this card. So money has been on your mind a lot, actually, at this time. And yes, because you have this card, money will be either coming in for you this week or there won't be any money problems coming up for you. And you'll be feeling a lot more stable. You'll actually be feeling very stable and secure coming up. Because when you have an ace, it kind of goes all the way through your whole reading, even if it's in your past, present, or future. It can be, it kind of goes through the whole reading because it's very, very strong. Aces are very strong. And yes, I'm also seeing security in your relationship as well. But again, just be careful to keep things in balance. Don't neglect your partner. And I know you don't feel that you are. So even if you don't feel that you are, that's how they feel. So even if you're not neglecting them or you feel that everything's fine, they feel like that. So just, if this hasn't resolved, speak to them. Just if you're busy, just a short thing. Just say, oh, I'm busy, I'm doing this, I'm sorry I haven't spent time with you. Just something simple like that. You know what to say. So the last card you have your past is the Four of Wands. So again, for people in a relationship, you could be moving into a new phase with them. And yeah, this is in your past, so you could have felt that maybe this is the person for you, this is the one for you. And yes, you'll be moving into a new, even more stable time with your partner. And yes, you have the Ace of Pentacles next to this card, next to the Four of Wands. So this is fantastic for relationships. And you'll probably be taking a huge step together. That's what I'm seeing. So the first card you have your present is the King of Cups. So I'm sensing that someone around you is being a bit quiet. And this could be this person you're in a relationship with. Maybe they're missing you and you're quiet, and then they're thinking there's something the matter, and then they're quiet with you. And it might be snowballing in that way. Or it could be a friend, but I am seeing relationships here a lot in this reading so far. And this person can be funny to be around, but sometimes they can be a bit reflective and they can go a bit quiet. I'm not seeing anything really wrong with this relationship. It's just a little thing that's going on at the moment. And you might feel like there's something wrong, and they might feel like there's something wrong, but you have a strong and secure relationship and a strong and secure connection. That's what I'm seeing in here with the Ace of Pentacles and the Four of Wands. Definitely very strong. So the next card you have your present is the Four of Swords. So this can sometimes, as you know, you probably know this can be a sad card sometimes. But here I'm seeing two things. So the first thing I'm seeing is that there's some sort of responsibility that you're procrastinating on, and you just feel really tired, and you know you should do this thing. You're probably tired out from all this work you're doing in the Two of Pentacles and everything else going on around you. And you know that you really should do this thing, but you just want to rest from this responsibility. You just want to take a break from it. You don't want to do it. And yes, the other thing I'm seeing is that you're dreaming about the future, and you're dreaming about your relationship is what I'm seeing. And this is beautiful. There's a beautiful, happy scene in the stained glass window above you. And that's what you're thinking about. You're lying down, you're looking out into your future, which is beautiful color. Where you are now is darker, and what you're thinking about and dreaming about is this beautiful, colorful, happy scene. And yes, you do have a happy future with someone, definitely. If you're in a relationship, this is what I'm seeing through this reading. So the last card you have your present is the Six of Cups. So this is another really positive card again. So I'm just seeing that this is a message to you that you need to maybe slow down a bit and take some time out from all of this work you're doing. And that's what you're doing actually already in the Four of Swords. Spend some time with the people you love. You know that message has been through this reading so far as well. That's what I'm seeing again in the Six of Cups. So the first card you have for your future is the Five of Cups. What I'm seeing here is that someone around you is going to be acting a bit spoiled. And this could be a relative. I am seeing family. It could be a child of a relative who's acting like this. But this person wants something they can't have. And I'm seeing that they always want something they can't have, this person. They're spoiled. And they want something they're not entitled to have. And maybe you're going to be at a family event or something like that where you'll see this happening. And it's one of these times where the mood just changes. Everything's going along fine, and then something's said or done, and the atmosphere completely changes. That's what's going to happen with this person because of their behavior. But you're not going to give this person attention because that's what they want. They want attention. And you'll definitely be doing the right thing here. Don't give this person attention. And I'm seeing that you're not going to do that. So the next card you have for your future is the Knight of Cups. So you have more cups, more emotions. But I'm just seeing that you need to be a little bit careful here because someone could try to get you involved in something. What I'm seeing is this thing they're trying to get, or they might try to get you to be involved in, sounds really amazing. And it's going to grab your heart, or it could grab your heart. You're going to think, oh, this is, what an amazing thing. This could do so much good, or this is, it's really going to touch your heart, this thing they're telling you. And that's what this person's going to try to do. They're going to try and touch your heart. And I'm not saying that they're scamming you or that they mean to. Maybe they do. I don't know. But it's not definitely that they are. It may be or it may not be. It's something that sounds good, but it's either totally impractical and it might even be damaging to people, or it's not good. It just seems that way. So please be aware of this. Just be careful of what this is. If someone gives you an idea, wants you to sign up for something, wants you to be involved in something, and it really, really touches your heart, just say to them, I'm just going to think about this for a while before I sign anything, before I do anything. Go away, think about it. And when you do think about it, you probably will realize that it isn't something you want to be involved in. So the last card you have in your future is the Nine of Swords. So yes, again, this is a warning to you not to get involved in this thing, because you will be very, very, very upset if this is what you do. Do not do this. Yes, don't get involved in this thing. Someone's going to ask you to do this, probably, and if they keep on pursuing this themselves, they're going to come into a lot of trouble themselves. And you can warn them, actually, but they may or may not listen to your warning, but don't be involved yourself. That's what I'm seeing. I'm sensing that you've been through a time of emotional imbalance. I'm sorry, I'm trying to say imbalance, the word imbalance. Yes, internal imbalance. So inside yourself, you've been a bit imbalanced. You haven't been quite, you haven't felt stable inside yourself or in your emotions. And you knew that, you know that you should be grateful for what you have. And you have been grateful. You haven't been ungrateful. But on top of this, you knew there was something that was missing, actually. There was something that you wanted that you knew was missing. And, deep down you knew this. And I'm sensing that this is something that's really difficult to explain to other people, but it's something inside yourself. You feel like something's missing. And, maybe you're keeping this to yourself, the way you felt, because, you didn't think people would understand. And there were a lot of people who wouldn't understand. You're right. And you're right to keep this to yourself, just until you're kind of sure of what this actually is and what's going on. So the next card you have your past is the Five of Swords. So again, this is showing me that you weren't able to communicate the way you truly felt to other people around you. You just kind of kept this to yourself. And I think you almost felt as if you're an alien and all these people around you felt one way and you felt another way. It was really, really strange. You thought, does anyone really understand me? I don't know. I just feel really removed from all these people. So it was like people seemed really satisfied with certain things in life and you didn't. And if you tried to explain this to people, people would take things the wrong way. They might think, well, who do you think you are? Do you think you're better than us? Do you want better than us or something? Or they might be offended or something like that. So you were keeping things to yourself, and this was the right thing to do. Keep it to yourself at this time. And, yes, you're right. You're on your own path and, you knew what you wanted to do and you were right to keep quiet about this. That's what I'm seeing. So yes, the last card you have your past is the Empress. You knew you could have what you wanted, that's what I'm seeing, and you knew that you could have this thing or this experience that you wanted, even if you weren't quite sure exactly what that was. It might have been an abstract idea, not a concrete idea yet, but you knew there was something you wanted, something you needed, something that wasn't there. And maybe the way you were thinking about going about this wasn't a conventional way. I'm also seeing you being protected. I feel very protected looking at this. I feel like someone's giving me a hug or something, or they're putting a blanket around me or something like that. Because I'm also seeing there's a woman who loves you unconditionally here. She might be your mother, she might be an aunt, she might be a good friend of yours. This is a female who protects you and loves you, and she cares about you. And maybe she doesn't understand really how you feel about all this thing and either, but that's okay. It doesn't matter if she doesn't understand. She still loves you unconditionally. She still cares about you, and this person will never ever reject you. That's what I'm seeing there. So if you know who this is, you're very, very, very blessed to have someone like this around you. So the first card you have your present is Strength. So someone else around you, and this could be a friend or a family member, I'm seeing they're involved in something they shouldn't be involved in, actually. They're messing with something that's a little bit over their head. They're in with some bad people, or they're doing something that's bad for them. And they feel actually that they can't get out of this thing. At this time, they may be able to in the future, but at this time they can't. And yes, actually they don't want to at this time. They don't understand that this is wrong, or maybe deep down they do, but they're kind of too far into this thing. So yes, people around them are bad for them. I'm seeing that there are some bad people around them influencing them. And I'm seeing that, you've tried to talk to this person, or you want to talk to them, even if you haven't tried. But they're not going to see how wrong this is until they're ready. It's something that they have to be ready to see themselves, for them to get out of this. Yes, I'm sorry. I know this is very hard if you care about them. Yes, the next card you have your present is the Two of Pentacles. So yes, you do care about this person. Definitely. You care deeply about this person. You're just not sure what to do about the situation at this time. So you're going back and forth, with the Two of Pentacles juggling up and down, because you're not sure what to do at this time. And yes, you want to step in, but part of you knows you can't do that. I think deep down part of you knows that they need to help themselves. But you're going backwards and forwards thinking, will I step in? No, I can't. Yes, I can. And you're going like this at this time. But they have to help themselves. That's what I'm seeing. So the last card you have your present is the Six of Cups. So yes, this is what I'm seeing. I'm seeing there's a situation, and it's around children. And yes, you love these children, or it might be one child, but children I'm seeing, and you love being around these children or this child. And I'm seeing somebody else who is also involved with these children in some way, this person's a really difficult person, and they're an unfair person, and they're an unreasonable person, and they're also very, very disruptive. That's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing destruction with this person. And you're having to try and be calm and mature and around this person, probably because there are children involved. You have to be calm and mature in front of the children. You can't, lose it in front of them or say what you want to say. So You have to be mature, even though this other person isn't being mature. What I'm seeing here is that people will eventually see through this person. At the moment, it looks like this person's getting away with everything and they're behaving in this terrible way, and you can't do anything about it. And you know this horrible thing about this person. You know what they're really like, and you can't say, and it's really frustrating. But what I'm seeing is that this will come out. Someone will find out, or they'll see through how this person's behaving. Something like that will happen. Okay, so for your future, the first card you have is the Eight of Swords. So yes, you feel stuck in this situation, and this is still around this person in the Six of Cups, this horrible person. So I'm sensing that, you know something about this person again. Again, I'm seeing this, but you can't say anything. You're trapped. You're stuck in the middle of these swords. You're tied, you can't move, you want to do something, but you can't. What I'm seeing is this will definitely be revealed. This is very clear. I'm seeing this very, very clearly at the moment. People don't know things about this person. It looks like they're getting away with all their bad behavior, but they won't get away with this. Don't stress. This will be revealed. I know it's difficult to see this now, but this will happen. This will be revealed. That's what I'm seeing about this person. Yes, the next card you have for your future is the King of Swords. So again, I'm seeing that you want to say something. You want to tell people what you know, but you can't at this time. But again, this will be revealed. Again, I keep seeing this again and again. You don't need to say anything. You won't need to say anything. It will be okay. Yes, and you're strong at this time. Even though all of this is going on around you, you're still strong. The last card you have for your future is the Seven of Cups. Yes, this is this really, really, really tricky card. I'm seeing that with all of this drama going on around you, you could be tempted to go off your path and say something and maybe yell and scream and do something that's really out of your nature to do. Because it is very frustrating, I can see that. There are a lot of distractions around you, there's a lot of stuff going on around you, and maybe this person, this really terrible, tricky person, wants you to feel like you're in some sort of mirror maze, that you just don't know where to go and you're all kind of feeling crazy, and they want to make you crazy, but you're not. You're very, very strong, and even though this stuff's going on around you, I can see that you're very strong. You have the King of Swords and you're on the right path. You're doing the right thing. Keep on going. No matter what happens, keep going down your path. Keep being mature. Keep being calm. This is going to be revealed about this person. That's what I keep on seeing all the way through this reading.